Welcome back to Glow Up or Get Out. I am half the podcast, Sam.
I'm the other half, Mel.
Welcome back, guys. It just felt right that today we're going to talk all about ourselves. Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been actually a while. Even though I made a joke yesterday, we're like, what did you say? You said something like, we could do a whole episode where we like reintroduce ourselves or whatever. And then I was like, yeah, and you're like, I would love to just like, who doesn't love to talk about themselves? And I was like, we do it every episode though.
We do. We literally
in some
do.
Capacity. But anyway, this is literally just about us and not us giving advice or like.
It's just little story times, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're not interested in us, then I guess don't listen to this one. But maybe we're kind of interesting. Maybe.
Hopefully. I mean, at least us having a podcast says we think we're at least a little
we have something to say of interest. That's what it says.
Well,
we think we're funny.
Anyway.
Well, all right. Before we get into that, how was your week?
I feel like this week has just been really... Well, the weekend was fun. Logan, my girlfriend, if you're new here, her dad's birthday was on Thursday, but we had like this whole like vacation situation planned at a beach house up in Oxnard, and it was really, really fun. Her family's like very high energy and they just like do a lot all the time, which is very different from like my family, but it was really fun. And then when we came home, everyone started feeling sick.
Oh God.
But if you've been listening for at least like the last couple, maybe the last month, like I've been off and on sick like every other week, which is so fucked up. But I'm not sick, surprisingly, but Logan is. So like our week has just been like kind of like hanging at home.
And it's a
chilling.
Cold, just to clarify.
It's just a cold.
We're not hanging out while her
clearly.
girlfriend has COVID.
Like she has COVID and I'm here. Yeah, it's just kind of been like a slow getting back into it. I'm not necessarily sick, but I do feel like out of it. I feel like I was like on the verge and still maybe I am, but like I'm doing shit to like not get sick. So I'm fighting back is basically what I'm saying. Yeah, that's my week. It's just been really slow, I guess. Just very chill.
Flow with the flow.
Yeah. I feel like the week went by so fast, though. It's already fucking Thursday.
It did.
I'm like, what happened? But anyway, how's your week?
Yeah, I can't even think about my week. What did I do this week?
What'd you do this weekend?
This weekend? The way I don't remember anything. I honestly don't know. Girl, I had no idea. I don't know what I did this week.
I hate when that happens.
It's just slow. It's
like been a slow week.
It was like nothing crazy. I don't think. Hanging, chilling. Beach. Oh, I went to the beach.
Oh,
I did solo activities. I think that's why I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know what I did.
Just did my own thing. Yeah, I went to the beach. It was extremely overcast. And I was like, it's all right. It's still warm. About 30 minutes later, had to put a giant sweater on. I was like, it's freezing. And then about like 30, 40 more minutes later, sun fully out. Hot as shit. And I was like,
that's so interesting.
I got a taste of all the beach days in under an hour. So that was fun. Highly recommend going to the beach by yourself. Always. I'll preach it forever. But yeah, I went grocery shopping on Monday. Did some work. Yeah, nothing crazy.
Fun.
Here we are.
It's been a fun week.
Get to know us. So we're so entertaining.
We're so fun. We do so many crazy things.
We're crazy.
You caught us on an off week, let's just say. Just kidding. This weekend though, we have a lot of shit planned, so it'll be fun. We're gonna go.
We do. Guess what?
Guess what, guys?
Guess what?
For
if you've been listening, we're going to pottery.
Finally.
Going to pottery tomorrow.
We have a class set up
with all the girlies.
I'm so excited. I'm wearing fake nails, so I'm thinking of taking them off. Because I remember in high school, I really used my fingertips. And I also just like want to feel it out, like want to.
I get that. I do, but I've given so much love to growing these out. It's really hard to part with them.
Mine aren't real, so I don't really care.
Yeah, you can just put on new ones again. I mean, if I discover that I love pottery and it's like a lot easier to not have nails, then yeah, I think I would definitely. And then I would just get fake ones all the time. Or something. Yeah. Anyway,
that's what we're doing Friday.
Yay.
Some other things might be happening on Friday, but we're not sure, and I'm
We
not
not
disclosing
sure.
that. Saturday we're gonna go to the beach, and we're also recording
Yes.
a podcast over at our friend's channel show
Yes.
segment. I don't know what you would call it. His podcast called Not Another Monday. It'll be via like Zoom, which is very different for us because we don't know how to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna learn some things.
But we're gonna do that. And we have something planned with him for our channel or our podcast a little bit later. We couldn't film on the same day, but stay tuned for that. And then we'll definitely link everything for his podcast episode with us in it.
Stay tuned and look out for that.
Yeah. So we're doing that Saturday and then heading over to the beach, which will be just like a fun day, like full of like kind of like productiveness, but also creativity. We're just really trying to like gear ourselves up for like making creativity fun again, because I feel like it hasn't been. So
yeah,
I mean, I don't know, it's going good so far.
We're on
a good path.
We're on track to be like peak summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to start now if you want to
you
start
gotta
thriving.
start feeling the vibes now.
Yes. If you didn't listen to our last episode, well, you better listen to it because it's all about summer, and clearly we are snobs for summer. Sorry.
I was like editing the podcast and I was like, damn, we really like just suck that summer, you know.
We said
damn. Anyway, so
let's get into it. Okay. I mean, honestly, I feel like we explained this in like our first episode that's only on like, I don't even know where that is
I think it's
anymore.
on IGTV.
Yeah.
But like on our old
On Glow Up or Glow Getter Collective.
our business account.
That's funny. Well, I think we explained it and we literally recorded maybe like 10 times.
That was so funny and so bad.
We were like, no, redo it. Stop
It
again.
was so bad.
Aw, we've come so far. But anyways, so that story is on the internet, but
Do you want to retell it?
I mean, we've definitely told it again like somewhere, but basically,
How we know each other.
how do we know each other? How did we meet? How did this happen? So we have a mutual best friend. Her name's Victoria. Shout out to Victoria.
We call her Tori.
Yes. I've known Victoria since elementary school. She's known her since high school. And then we basically linked up the summer after high school, me and Victoria again, because she went to a different high school. And then she was like, oh my God, you're going to Long Beach. My friend Mel is going to Long Beach. And I was like, no way. Crazy. Didn't really think much about it.
We're
and
like,
then
cool.
I was like, nice.
She told me the same thing.
Like, good for you.
And she was like, you guys should probably carpool. Like, it'll be fun. You guys have like somewhat in common, which
We have one person in common.
way more than we thought that we would
Yes.
have in common. Clearly, we're here. But yeah, we were like both kind of like not interested, or kind
It's just like scary. It was like being in a car with someone for 40 minutes that I don't know.
Yeah, it's also like we just came out of high school with people we've known probably for like a really long time.
It's like I don't want to be in the same I mean, I wasn't thinking this deep, but probably
but like subconsciously,
it's like I'm gonna meet new people.
Yeah,
We're all like, fuck that bitch.
Fuck her. Yeah, I don't know. So then we like
we went to a party.
we went to a party.
But that was summer,
That was
right?
after though.
No? Okay.
That was
I don't
that was
remember.
like within like the first week of school.
We have this conversation every time we tell this story.
Again, I'll say it again. We had a fucking math.
Right. You were
Okay.
doing homework in the back and I was driving.
So what happened was that whole conversation happened before like orientation, before like all of that. And then, the first week of school started. We realized like it was like, oh, cute. We go to the same school. Funny enough, we had like the same
classes
and we were like kind of under the same major, like business.
I just
in general.
remember the first time I saw you, because I think we followed each other on social media or something. Like
Maybe.
At that point we were like, okay. Or she had just showed me who you were, or like sent your profile, so I knew what you looked like. And I was sitting in the back of the class, like, with my, like, new friends or whatever, which I don't even know how I made those friends, to be quite honest.
She's, like, popular as fuck.
I did, dude! I was like...
Also, y'all were being rowdy, and I was like,
Dude,
annoying!
We were so rowdy, but it was the guy! I was like, shut up. Like, I would literally be like, shut up. I was like, I don't belong here. Like, anyways. So... you like walked in and sat in the front all studious with I think Michelle.
I was like, I don't want to this noise. I met Michelle, which I don't even talk to her anymore, but shout out Michelle if you're listening.
Yeah,
you were a fun friend.
She was a real one. We studied
college. Yeah. I met her at orientation. That's like the only person I knew. Yeah.
Actually, I do know how I became friends with him, because he had that math class had like a small group. He
you
was
guys
like
put together,
yeah.
Or like you guys.
Yeah, he sat like right behind me, and then we talked. Anyways, love that for us. That's how you make friends, small group. Anyways, I saw you and I was like, oh my god, I think that's my friend's friend. And he was like, who? I think he was like, she's hot. I was like, I'm trying to get to the root of it. Does she look like a person I'd hang out with? I'm like, obviously, but come on. And yeah, I don't know. I think I had a conversation about your hair. I was like, oh my god, she has blonde hair right now. Or like,
oh my god, I was blonde then, huh?
Yeah. Or I'm like my hair. No, like light. Yeah. And then the ombre, balayage?
It was like a balayage. Yeah.
I don't remember fully, but yeah. Anyways, so that was kind of like the first time physical contact had been
made,
introduced, and I think I said Mel, and then you turned around and you were like, what? And I was like,
and I was like,
you're like,
hi,
and then that was it.
It was just funny to me because I was like, this girl doesn't. To me, it was like doesn't want like not interested in like becoming friends.
But I waved at you.
But she waved at me, and then that was the only thing that happened. But anyway, so then that continued. We went through our first week of school, I think.
Yeah.
And like we said, we had like almost the same schedule, which was funny. Yeah. And it just turned into like. Well, okay, and then Victoria, our school started earlier for some reason. Like our year started earlier than her. I think it's like a UC versus Cal State thing. Yeah. But so she was still in town, and Fullerton had also already started. So like their whole frat shit was happening already. So Tori and I don't know your guys' friend Yvette.
Wait, but I think we went because of Tori.
Yes, but I think Yvette and her were like linking up before school started or something.
I'm dead.
And so Yvette invited Tori to a party, and Tori invited all of us. And so like she's like, hey, do you want to come? And during that summer before, I was hanging out with Tori a lot. Like we were very close. So it was like very like easy to be like, hey, you want to come to a party? It's so weird
because it was like I was also really close to her, but we didn't hang out together.
We didn't hang out at the same time.
I'm like, Tori, you were a busy bitch.
Time management. Let's talk about that.
Damn. Or just spreading herself too thin. Damn.
Or that. But so she's like, yeah, we're gonna pick you up, and I was like, okay, and like I was like, is it fine? Because I got to do my homework. Because
that was a complete opposite direction. Thinking about it. To pick you up.
Yeah, it was stupid. But anyway, she was like, I'm gonna pick you guys up. I'm gonna pick you up, or we're gonna pick you up. And I was like, okay. She's like, my friend Sam's driving, and I was like, oh my god.
You said, oh my god, I'm gonna meet this girl now, the one that's in the back being rowdy.
And I don't know if you probably did your homework by then already. You were probably like,
I didn't have any homework.
And I was like, I gotta do this shit. It's due probably like at midnight or some stupid shit. I was last minute as fuck. So I'm doing my homework in the back. I don't know, whatever. We go to a party. It's all fun and games. I sleep over with some randoms, which is including her and Tori.
On the floor.
No
blanket. Maybe like one blanket and a pillow.
I don't even remember that sleep. But it was
I don't even remember if we were drunk.
I don't think we got that drunk.
Girl, we had coffee cups.
That was so funny.
We brought coffee cups into a frat party with alcohol in it.
Anyway, it was a good time. The next day was whatever. And then I think after that, we felt more comfortable like being around each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's when you started sitting next to, or we sat next to each other in classes where that group of friends that you had wasn't in anymore.
Yeah, he dropped it or something. Or no, I think one of them was still, I think only one had that class with us. It was econ, I think, the lady teacher, and then stats or whatever. He was in one of them. I remember a really cute guy sat next to me in that class. Anyways, and then you sat right in front of me and I was like, oh my god, it's you guys. And then I moved. And I just sat next to you guys.
And then slowly it just turned
into like, these are our spots now.
Yeah. So then, it just turned into that. Even I think throughout the first year, we still didn't carpool. And then until like the next semester, maybe?
I think the next semester is when we had those more classes together.
Oh, right.
And then sophomore year, we started carpooling.
Yeah. So then sophomore year, we were like texting during the summer. And we're like, hey, like.
Did we hang out over the summer?
I can't remember. I feel like maybe. We must have gone to like the beach. Or something.
I know Tori. At the end of the year, we went to the beach with Tori. Went to In-N-Out.
Oh, I do remember that.
The In-N-Out on PCH.
Yeah, I think we like started to hang out in the summer because we were number one, again, more comfortable around each other, becoming like actual friends.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we started carpooling every single day for school from sophomore year to the end of college.
Yeah, to the end.
And I remember a couple times we were like, we would talk about the most random shit sometimes. Also some very like deep shit for no reason.
Yeah, there was like some very hard conversations, like deep conversations.
Yeah. But we wanted to like start a podcast about like carpooling series, like, you know, carpool karaoke, but like carpool.
It would have been so cute if we actually did that
at the time.
Such a missed opportunity.
Such a missed opportunity, yeah. But
I think we were just like, when do we have the time for that? Like to edit a podcast.
We probably had way more time than we thought.
We probably did.
Yeah.
But we didn't want to make the time was the thing.
Yeah. But it was a joke. It was like a running joke.
Yeah.
Then anyway, college ended. Both of us had no fucking idea what we wanted to do with our degrees. So
still don't.
Still a little questionable. So then like we had a professor who we mutually had for different classes who told us we should be consultants together and start our own like company.
Which is just like a classic entrepreneurial business thing to do.
Yeah.
Be a consultant.
Be a consultant. So that's how that started. And now we've just kind of like rolled out our business, and now the podcast.
Yeah.
And it's just growing. Like we're gonna launch something soon. It's a new project. But we just found out how compatible we are as business partners, as friends. So here we are.
Yeah. So like getting into like, because like it could have just gone so bad.
It really could have.
We literally could have been like have classes together and never have been like, yeah, let's start carpooling. Like we could have just been like, nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, even like I feel like I think after college is when we like actually like knew each other. I think senior year of college we like knew each other well. Like we'd had deep conversations, we were good friends, but we still didn't really like plan anything outside of school. Unless it was like to be with Victoria or just like hang out by the pool maybe. Like not that much, I don't think.
Yeah.
And then after college you moved. So like that kind of
that's so funny.
That kind of separated us, but not really because we still talked like every day. But I just think like the more real life we started living, the more we realized like, damn, like we're actually like really good friends.
Yeah.
Like this isn't just like hee let's figure this out.
Yeah, I think it was very apparent to both of us that like at that point just like life really kind of started hitting us. Mm-hmm. And I think we were like really good support systems for each other, and it just only like matter of fact grew after that. But yeah,
damn, life hit us hard.
Yeah, I did not think about it.
It didn't stop.
I was fucked up.
It just went little knife. Anyways,
so.
Yeah.
But it's we're thriving, but we are doing our best.
We're trying to thrive. I think honestly, like big picture, I feel like we're doing all right.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know,
we're doing pretty A-okay.
Doing all right. Based off that,
yeah,
information, I think it'd be very interesting to figure out what makes us compatible as people. I think the first time we did like the pattern and we did like the whole compatibility thing, I think it says we're mostly similar.
Yeah.
But then like looking at our actual charts, we're like pretty much the exact same.
Like the same.
Not literally, but
yeah.
Like obviously we have different birthdays and sun signs. I think the first three are all different, right? Do you have a Cap rising?
I'm a Cap rising, Cap. So let's just go through that, I guess.
Okay. God forbid we have to talk about this.
So for you people who love astrology, and if you don't, just check the fuck out for this quick little segment. But I'm a Taurus sun, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. So I'm like all three Earth.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I'm Leo sun, Cap rising, Scorpio moon.
Yeah. So fire, earth, and water. So you're like a very balanced three.
That's why I don't think I come off as Leo to people.
Definitely.
I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know. Kind of more chill than the most.
You just seem like a confident earth sign to me sometimes. You know what I mean?
Oh. Yeah, I was literally thinking, okay, if you didn't listen to, I think the summer episode where I was like, I'm low-key a chicken or whatever. Mm-hmm. And Logan commented back and she said, hi, key. And I was just like, this is literally not like me. And I'm like, I'm literally pretty confident, but right now I just don't feel like that bitch. That shine got taken from me.
Why? Why do you feel that?
I don't know. But also I'm just like, like nervous. Like I don't want to talk to people.
I mean, yeah. I don't think it has to do that. Like it was taken from you. I think you're just like having a moment of like, I'm good. I don't want to do that right now, you know?
But like I do, but I don't.
Yeah.
So I think that's the inner struggle within me. But anyways, interesting. Confident earth sign. Okay, I'll take it.
So I think number one, in terms of like rising signs, I think like we express ourselves like the same way or very similarly.
Yeah.
And I think like a lot of our life views are very similar. I think over the years, I've gotten more, I was very like, not matter of fact or one way, but I definitely had like my point of views and that was it. But I think as I'm getting older, like I'm definitely trying to see both sides of things, even like be more like balanced. And I think personally the way I viewed you before was like you were too like in the middle, like you didn't give a shit. And I think now you're having more like straightforward opinions, which is very interesting when I think about it. It's just like we're growing like similar directions but different in a different way, you know?
Yeah, no, I get you. Yeah, I feel like I've always been just very like I can see both sides always, which is like a good and a bad thing.
Yeah.
For myself as a person and as the world as,
I
as
feel like
its
I'm
entirety.
conflicting.
I am conflicted always. Yeah, I agree with that. I think I personally don't know the astrology like reasoning things, but they're like on our first three, is there anything else that's like that makes sense?
Let's see. So like Leo and Taurus right off the bat, I feel like most people
I feel like surface level that sounds horrible.
that I think it sounds good actually.
Okay.
I feel like low-key I've been seeing a lot of Leo and Taurus like relationships, or like not just like friendships and relationships in general, that feel strong because it's not like a competitive energy in my opinion. It feels more like one's grounding and one's like uplifting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a very balanced in that way. As far as like moons, I think it's just funny to me because
at bat on the moons.
It's not that. I think it's just like we
well,
express
cat,
like emotions very differently. I think like I'm also like learning to be a better Capricorn in that sense. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like before I was very like logical and like fuck you, like I don't give a shit. Kind of
I remember those vibes. Not with me personally, but
yeah. But I feel like as time's going on, I'm getting like more in tune with my emotions and like allowing them to come out in a more expressive, like nice way,
like instead of a like, well, it is what it is,
right?
Yeah,
instead of like matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I think like you being a water sign in your moon just kind of like makes you very emotional, but like it being a Scorpio is very like, don't fucking talk to me about it, like I'm not gonna talk about it. So like we're similar in the way that like we don't want to talk about it, but we express it differently, you know what I mean?
I think
for me it's like fuck you, I don't give a shit, and for you it's like
don't fucking talk to me, I'm over it.
Yeah. Or you're like, it doesn't bother me,
I'm fine,
like I'm fine. Yeah. And I'm saying I'm fine, like, but in a mad way, you know what I mean?
we're both like I'm fine,
but it's like different. Yeah. So
I think as we've gotten closer though, it's like a lot easier to identify when it's like just let them have their moment, or like let's talk about it, are you okay?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it has nothing to do with, you know, each other.
Yeah.
But like that's crazy to think, because like I bet you when we first met, when you would think I'm like indifferent about topics, maybe it's because you were too strong about something else. So I'd be like, I don't even want to pick a side, because if I pick a side she's gonna be mad at me or something, right? I don't know, maybe that's like as we've grown as one people and in this friendship we can like kind of identify when things are like it's also just like when you're like new friends, you don't want to like step on anyone's toes.
Yeah, that's really, really true. I mean, I guess I didn't really have a problem stepping on people's toes because I honestly did give shit.
You were pretty strong in your
opinion. My opinion, which is something that I
think you could still have your opinion.
No, I still have that in me, but I just express it differently. I think I've learned to express myself in that kind of a way.
I think you're also more open to seeing the other side.
Yeah. But I would say that I'm very, like that's one of the things that I do love about myself is that what's the word? We were talking about in the book that you're reading, like the love book. It was talking, did I say love book?
Yeah.
Or bug?
Book.
The love
bug again.
It was talking about like having like self-responsibility, like being whatever, but there's like a word, I guess just like, I have my opinions or like my viewpoints and my morals, and I stick to them. And I think that that's something that I love about myself, that like I don't really wishy-washy, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, that is also how we are very similar.
A little different, but the same.
Yeah.
A little different, the same.
I think we balance each other out very well.
Yeah.
In terms of like how we see the world and
then it's
whatever.
just like weird because all of our other like houses and stuff, all of our like planets are the same.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think
It's
that has to
very
do with
odd.
the year that we're born.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. That means all these people have the same thing?
I think so. I'm not the best. I need to do more research.
Well, either way,
But
being born in the same year has benefited
I think
us.
we all have the same planets, or for the most part, but it might just be in different houses. You know what I mean? Because that's affected differently.
No idea.
Anyway, I don't
Not
know.
a-
But on the
not a
left side
clue.
of the chart, we have differences. Like my Venus, Mercury, and Mars is different than yours, right?
I don't know.
I believe so.
I'd have to look at my phone, but we can't do that.
That's too much. But yeah.
Anyways, it's just like weird. And then I think aside from astrology, again, same but different. Family, like same but different in terms of like our moms
Mm-hmm.
giving same energy sometimes.
Same energy for real.
And then we like, we picked up on that energy. So
Very similar people.
very
here.
similar people here.
I think our dads are also very similar.
Yeah.
Like more quiet and
Likes to build things.
like to build things. Normal dad things. Sports.
they like
Not us, it's sounding like we don't know our dads.
Oh, we do.
It's just like they're very not timid, but they're just very like to themselves.
He's just, like,
they
logical.
They will conversate. They're logical.
Caring people.
Yeah.
Just like good guys.
Yeah.
And we have siblings.
Then we have
We have siblings. It's the same.
yeah
Yeah.
older siblings too. Like we're the babies.
Yeah, we're the babies.
So interesting. I don't know. I was gonna say we're literally like the same person, but if you just like make one a cat person and one a dog person, like that's the identifier.
Where's your dog?
Clearly,
Can
can't
you
be
imagine?
here. If her just laying here? That'd be so nice.
You guys need to figure it out.
He's so sneaky.
He's so giant. Like, what is going on?
You guys, I'm sure you can see him. Louis in
He's in frame.
frame. He's on the couch.
He's been a guest lately.
He's just a sneaky boy.
Anyways, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Am I like a typical cat person?
A little bit. Just kidding. No, I think you give like a little dog energy.
Oh, okay.
Too.
Just a little. Like, I could have one, but I'd have a cat first.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I can't think of anything else, quite honestly.
I mean, we love the beach.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
creative.
I think a lot of the shit we did when we were kids was very much the same, which I feel like is a lot for like our generation.
Yeah.
But we did very similar things. I don't know. I can't think of any right now.
Like singing in the shower? I mean, that's everybody. I'm trying.
No, but like recording ourselves, singing.
Did you write songs?
I did write songs.
Yeah, wrote songs.
Yeah.
Wanted to be like a model or like an
Yeah,
actress. I think we like liked the same things. I don't know.
I feel like if
We were just like in that niche group of like similar.
kids, yeah.
Yeah, so it makes sense. Even high school, like
Yeah.
leadership.
We were like this. We had similar paths, I guess.
Yeah, we did.
Some form.
It was meant to be.
It's meant to be.
You know, not everyone has an eye for aesthetics.
No.
We have that
I
eye.
also didn't know about that until we were told by our professor.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I knew you had an eye for it.
Like, I knew I was creative, but I didn't think that it was something that, like, someone else couldn't have. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Like, I was taking pictures just to take them and post them. But he, like, saw it and was like, you got something going here. And I was like, oh.
Right.
It's just interesting thought.
Yeah. I think like overall. We're just the same. We're just the same but different.
Same but different.
Oh my god, you guys should add us on the pattern. Run a bond with us.
And let us know how that would work.
And
If you'd be our bestie or not.
See how it goes. I'd love to see. I feel like also we look for the same thing in partners character-wise.
I would agree.
Traits.
Well,
Like,
that's because we're so similar that we need someone who, like, gives off
to balance.
our balancing energy. You know what I mean?
I'm like, please help me. All right. Well, I guess we can just move into glowing hour and hit you with some rapid fire questions.
I was
So,
gonna say something else, but I can't remember.
oh.
Anyway, whatever. Forget it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see you there. Welcome back. Today we are drinking, I don't know why I said that so dramatically, but today we are drinking a raspberry lemonade margarita.
No rim. We forgot the rim.
Yeah, no, nothing fancy with the rim. But this is the first time we've done a little special TikTok. We figured, why the hell not start recording TikToks when we make drinks for the podcast? You know, why not? So,
And like compared to like these like recipe accounts, it's nothing
no.
compatible or comparable.
Yeah.
We
just
tried to
fun.
do a little ASMR though. See how that goes.
Yeah, why not? I don't know. Let's just try something creative and fun.
It's for fun. Funsies.
Yeah. So
cheers.
it's crazy because
We were both like,
you can't really taste. It's like it's sweet, but it's not. I think it's the triple sec, which is dangerous.
yeah. I feel like I'm gonna be done with this really fast.
Okay, well, we will be chugging these anyways. So for glowing hour, we figured we would do some rapid fire questions, just like some base level things to get to know about us if you know literally nothing. So yeah, should I just ask them and then we both answer or something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Question number 1, introvert versus extrovert. That's kind of a hard one. Damn.
That's hard because I think more recently, I think we talked about this too earlier in the podcast. Not like this episode, but
yeah.
recently, I feel like we both feel like we're both in different times.
Yeah.
I think fundamentally I'm an introvert, and I think fundamentally you're probably an extrovert.
Right. I think I'm an introverted extrovert.
And I'm a
Extroverted introvert.
Right.
Okay. Well, there's your answer.
We're like, here's to complicate it.
Yeah. But
yeah.
It's in short, extrovert, introvert.
Yeah.
If you wanted to put it that way. Beach versus mountains.
Beach.
Beach, come on.
I do love the mountains, but beach is just...
I do, but I haven't explored beautiful enough mountains. And I'm not huge...
Maybe we should do that this summer, though. Like, go up into Washington. And
Girl, I'm trying to go to Oregon.
Let's do it.
I'd be down to go to Washington, too.
Well, you have to get through.
I mean, we would make it. If we didn't fly, you know.
I think
if we road tripped.
To road trip.
Up the coast, Santa Cruz, Santa Barbara. All right.
We can do like some fancy stays.
Let's podcast from a campsite.
That'd be so fun.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well,
okay.
that'll be later in our summer series.
Stay tuned. We're like making s'mores and shit during glowing hour. That would be so cute. Okay, next question. Night owl versus early bird? Night owl for me.
Same.
Yeah. I think I could stay up late all the time.
I want to be an early bird so badly.
Yeah.
But I can't.
It's like how early are early birds talking?
Like 6 a.m., 5 a.m. girlies.
And they're happy about it.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, I have so much time in my day. And I'm like, I want that, but I'm so exhausted.
I
need 10 hours of sleep.
I get like this weird FOMO of like going to bed early. Like I'm missing something.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
Like I'm not even missing something like that's happening in the world, but just like from my day. I'm like, I didn't get to watch that extra episode because I went to bed at 9 or whatever time people go to bed. Okay, next. Road trip versus fly.
Oh, that one's hard.
I mean, if we're talking destinations, obviously we're gonna fly. Cause like I'd rather see somewhere that I can't drive to.
See, like,
cause they're more special.
Yeah. See, like I think if it's in the country, and I think it really depends on like how much time I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's not make it complicated. Let's just say like, in general, do you enjoy the experience of flying better, or do you enjoy the experience of a road trip better? I'd say road trip.
I'd say road trip too.
It's because the road trip's part of the journey. A flight is kind of like, I just needed to get it done to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think also flight, I have like slight flight anxiety. And I also just hate like the whole check-in process. Like I hate going through security.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me anxiety. It's just like tiring. You know what I mean?
It's
and
not
having
fun.
to like lug your shit around like with your arms versus like it just stationed in your car, and then when you get there you take it out.
Yeah, road
It's
tripping,
different.
and it's with you.
And it's with you. Yeah, exactly.
So road trip. Okay, dog
I was
versus
like-
cat.
I was like, but if we had a private jet,
Oh.
it's different. I'm just kidding.
So then fly in that case. No. Dog versus cat. I think this one's
Yeah,
obvious.
dog.
Cat. Phone call versus text. I gotta vote text. It depends, of course, but overall I pick text.
I think so too. I think although I've been really into like FaceTiming lately.
It's like it always depends, but like
Yeah.
overall I prefer texting because it doesn't interrupt whatever I'm doing. Do you know what I mean?
No, I get you.
Like a phone call, you either gotta like pause the show, pause the music, pause an activity.
Well, for me, it's the same experience because I can't do both. Like, I need to focus and like.
Oh, like when you text?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Like even when people are talking to me, I'm like, please, just give me a minute. Like, I just need to.
She
respond to
literally
this.
can't.
I can't like compute. Like, it feels like weird. Like I'm doing too much in my brain. So, I don't know.
So, still text though.
I think so. I prefer like it gives me anxiety to call. Like, if I could call.
We're not gonna text like the maintenance people.
Right, like I wish I could do that though. You know what I mean? But it
Okay.
can't be communicated that
Got
way.
you, yeah.
So text.
But like communicating is so much easier over phone,
Yeah.
which is the worst part.
Yeah.
Okay. Swimming versus sunbathing.
Where we at?
You said what beach is it?
What beach is it?
I gotta say sunbathing for the fun. Swimming for the
Swimming, yeah.
funness of the activity. And sunbathing, she'll always be there. She's always part
I think
of it.
swimming definitely over sunbathing.
Yeah.
100%.
It's just like hard, like solo beach trips, like I was saying earlier in this episode. It's hard to do things when you're on a solo beach trip. Like, what are you gonna play
Yeah.
volleyball by yourself?
Yeah. You just gotta sunbathe. Maybe take a dip if you want.
That's pretty much.
But also, like, that gives me anxiety of, like, going in, and then, like, not having anyone around you to, like, be like, she's fucking drowning. You know?
Or just like someone's jacking your shit and then you're running out naked because you don't have time to pick everything up. Okay. Next, iced versus hot coffee.
Iced.
Yeah.
100%. Even though I have hot coffee a lot.
You do?
Yeah, I got an espresso machine, so, like, she makes good hot coffee. But
She does.
there's this, like, meme or, like, this fucking joke about, like, are you even gay if you drink hot coffee, you're straight, and then if you're gay, you drink iced coffee, and
Excuse me?
it's just a whole thing.
What?
Anyway, but it's just funny because whenever we go to Starbucks and it's, like, a cold day and, like, me and Logan want some hot coffee, we're like,
Yeah, but we're gay.
I was like, but are you even gay? Like,
No.
it's funny. Anyway,
I've never heard that.
iced coffee girlies. It's for the
Yeah,
girlies
I like
and gays.
I like iced unless it's a cold day. Even then,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll still get iced.
Yeah, same.
I'm like,
Depending on how much clothes I'm wearing, where I'm going.
Have you seen the joke where it's like, why does coffee taste so much better out of a mason jar? What's the difference?
There's no
None.
difference,
But
it
you're
just
just
tastes
like,
better. Yeah. I gotta say though,
The
I feel like I
aesthetic.
really learned to love like hot lattes because I lived in Seattle. Like it was really cold and like nobody drinks iced coffee there. Like it's weird if you drink iced coffee.
makes sense. Makes
Like
sense.
snobby about it. You know what I mean? Sorry,
I mean, it is
Seattle in
people's. Seattlers.
Seattlers.
Okay, next. IG versus TikTok.
Oh, this one's hard.
I think TikTok is really addictive, so I try not to be on it. Like, literally, I will be sucked in. So I try not to be on it. So I think for that reason, I'm going to have to vote IG. But with IG, I really only watch stories and I scroll through like maybe 10 feed posts and then I'm done. Like, in terms of in one sitting. I'm like, I don't want to scroll. And I don't really go through reels unless I'm looking for an audio.
Mm-hmm. I would say TikTok is more preferable for me as a consumer.
Okay.
But
Don't you get sucked in though?
I do get sucked in. I get in lots of holes.
I
That sounds
can't
wrong.
do it.
But I like literally go through like rabbit holes all the time.
That's what scares me.
Yeah, it's not good for me, but I do prefer the platform more as like for a consumption.
I agree with
occasion.
that. I'm just scared of it.
Yeah, no. But like for me to make content and post on
IG.
IG, like I just
Yeah.
feel more comfortable with that. Like I'm not I don't think I'm ready for like
being a video girly.
The talking.
I think I could. I just don't know what the fuck I would talk about.
Same.
And I'm like, and there's 0 people who are listening.
Same.
But like, that's also, we have a whole podcast, and here we are. But anyways, next, silver versus gold.
I would say gold. I do own some silver though.
Decked in gold over there.
Well, this promise ring is fucking silver, but that's because Logan wears silver.
Damn, you said, what about me? You thinking about me at all? It's like a signal of her on you.
Yeah, but also like this was on her hand before, and then she gave it to me. You get what I'm saying?
Logan, it's time for an upgrade. Your anniversary is this. I was gonna say this year, but obviously it's this year.
Then like the question of like an engagement ring. I feel like silver or like white gold with a diamond looks like really classic. Would you get like a gold ring, like a gold band?
That's such a good question.
See what I'm saying?
I feel like everything I've saved is probably like
silver.
White gold or silver.
Exactly.
But gold would be cute.
I think I want to do gold.
Okay, well, we're not getting engaged anytime soon, but she might, but I don't know. Don't look at me. I honestly don't know anything.
I don't want that right now.
They're not. Anyways, yeah, I vote gold. I didn't even say, but gold.
100%.
I'm not wearing. All I'm wearing is my necklaces right now.
They're gold. They're fucking gold.
Yeah, and I didn't put any.
I can't find my rings.
Okay, tequila versus vodka.
I'm gonna say vodka. Just kidding. No, tequila. 100%. Vodka makes me angry.
Oh, good to know. We'll not be giving her any vodka ever.
Vodka gets me in trouble.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm like an angry drunk on vodka. I don't know why.
I had no idea.
Tequila just makes me cry. I think it's like a Mexican thing.
What?
I don't know.
I think it's just a drunk thing.
It's just like but like they affect you differently.
Well, yeah. I don't know what vodka does.
I feel like vodka makes you ratchet.
What?
I feel like it does.
Like Ciroc, you think I was ratchet on her?
I feel like you never got super drunk around me, so I wouldn't know on Ciroc. But like if you were out with your girlies and you were drinking Ciroc, I feel like you would be ratchet.
Okay, let's not even Ciroc would be completely out of the equation these days, but vodka.
I would like just chug Amsterdam in the car.
I remember when I first had Tito's.
Bleh. Yeah, Tito's no.
I mean, it's a good vodka, but like I don't like vodka.
I don't like vodka.
It just tastes like rubbing alcohol. I feel like tequila has like flavor. And some people are repulsed by the flavor because they got ill off of tequila. And I'm like, that sounds like a fucking personal problem that you don't like tequila. Okay? It tastes delicious.
Yeah, I don't know.
My brother, we make every question a fucking story. We went to downtown Fullerton for Mother's Day. No. Sounds like we like went out. But we went to a brunch spot and I like swapped gin and tequila. Mm-hmm. In a drink, and my sister and my mom were like, ew, disgusting, tequila is eh. And then my sister said it reminds her of being out in downtown Fullerton, which if you don't know what downtown Fullerton is, it's just like, you know, ratchet spot to go out.
Yep.
When you're 21. And I was like, you're lame. My brother was quite the troublemaker. My sister had to pick him up from downtown Fullerton a few times. She's younger. And when he came to the table, he tried my drink and he's like, oh yeah,
that's good.
Like tequila. And I was like, see, he knows what's up. He knows what's up. But tequila all the way.
Have you ever drank gin? Like
a shot of it or something?
You would drink tequila on a night? Or like...
Do you drink shots of gin? No.
Oh, girl.
You do. Oh,
yeah, chicken. Okay. I've gone through periods of time where I solely like drink
that one
like liquor. Vodka was right before this tequila phase. Even though tequila, like I've always loved, it was just like the one that I preferred. But my friends would like just buy vodka, or they would just buy gin.
It's like y'all just have that bottle for this, so it's what you're drinking.
Yeah, I remember that. Like, honestly, gin never really made me. I think gin was like low key like a good one. But I would black out one.
Okay, well,
but it's because we're stupid. Me and Bodhi would like Bodhi and our old friend. It's like three of us. I would go over to her house. Like I think it would be like Friday nights, maybe Saturday. But I would go over to her apartment, and we would just sit at her circle table. we had shot glasses, and like while
what
she got
is
ready,
this Russian roulette ass game you're about to set up?
there's no game. It was just like we would literally like
Just take shots.
like take shots like back to back, so that when we got to the club or the bar, it was just like
insanity,
and we would like maybe get one drink, or we would feel out the vibes, because a lot of the time we were going where her like boyfriend at the time was DJing, so like we would sometimes get free alcohol,
stuff.
but we would just like get plastered, dude, and like we would take shots.
Do you think it's the gin though, or do you think it's the amount of drinking you did on gin? Both.
I think both.
But you didn't get sick on gin?
I would never throw up.
Did you mix at all?
I would mix sometimes too. And I mean, I did black out, but I would never like, but this is what I'm saying, like with tequila, I will black out and do like sometimes like really mean things or say shit, you know what I mean? On gin, I feel like I would just like I would just be like normal. I would like literally be like conscious but unconscious.
Girl,
this is bad.
That's.
I would literally wake up the next morning and be like, oh.
Anywho, next.
Let's get something easier.
Sour versus sweet.
Sour.
Sweet.
Yeah, I knew that one. Yep.
I'm all about them sweets. Next, bake a cake versus buy a cake.
I think we're both bake a cake.
Yeah.
I mean, unless like I'm not gonna bake a cake for my wedding, or like
get out of here.
Even though I think like sometimes like big birthdays, I'd rather just buy a cake.
Yeah, if it's something special, or you want something special, or you don't have time.
Yeah,
obviously.
But for the most part, I feel like we're like the kind that like we're like, oh my god, let's bake them a cake. You know, like that kind of a person.
Yeah.
Anyway,
roses versus tulips.
Tulips. They're my favorite flower.
I guess I'd pick roses between the two. I don't know.
I'm a spring girly.
I don't know what
my favorite roses are spring too, but
I don't know what my favorite flower is.
I've really been liking peonies.
Yeah, peonies are beautiful.
They're so pretty.
Stunning. Skirts versus pants.
Pants.
I don't have skirts really, which I want to change, but
I do have skirts. I just feel uncomfortable in them. I don't know if it's because I feel not good about my body, or if it's just like low key though. I just feel like it's always been an uncomfortable thing. I remember when I was a kid once in Mexico.
Oh god.
I was just wearing a regular skirt. It wasn't a mini skirt or anything.
Regular skirt.
And I was like 10, maybe younger, maybe like 8.
What's a regular skirt though?
Just like down
you
to
mean
like
lengthwise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe almost
like a denim?
like a denim regular skirt.
Okay.
And I just got like whistled at and like catcalled, and I was literally like 8 or 9, and I was like, oh. So introduced to like over sexualizing me as a child.
Literally a denim
and I think
skirt.
that like subconsciously maybe made me uncomfy.
Well, you're connecting it right now.
Yeah.
And it's a very random
memory.
Yeah. Well, not to get deep. Next, makeup versus skincare.
100%.
Skincare. I'd rather spend more money on skincare.
I agree. Same.
But like also your makeup's got to look good.
Or you can get makeup that like
does both.
Or
like makeup with SPF or hydrating primers.
I don't think we're like, no, I think there's like, because I was thinking like, you know, most people are like us, but like no, there's people who like really love makeup and would like
just get like Anastasia.
Love to get,
I don't know why I'm calling
like full coverage, and that's just like not us. Anyway, so skincare.
Yeah, at home movie versus the theater. I think I like watching movies at home.
Yeah.
I won't get the AMC Stubs pass.
Fucking bitch.
I love a good at-home movie. You're got blankets.
Just wait like 2 more episodes. I think I'm gonna convince her. It's just so fun. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've been a fucking movie freak. So
yeah, you are. Oh,
like
we should have done movie versus show.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know what I would pick though.
Me neither. So let's not do it. Next, hamburger versus hot dog. This one's so random.
But guess who's who? Because ready? I'll let you go. All right, I'm hot dog.
I'm hamburger. Also a vegan
hot dog.
But
even when I wasn't vegan, I fucking loved hot dogs. Even though that's disgusting. I recently watched
nasty, bro.
how it's made, and it's so gross.
It's gross.
Anyway,
it truly is.
Although I would say I prefer a corn dog over it.
Oh, if this was corn dog versus hot dog, corn dog all day.
What about hamburger versus corn dog?
A corn dog?
Period.
Corn
dog.
I don't know what it is about the bread difference, but I'm just like, that shit's fried.
That shit's delicious.
Anyways, next, sandals versus sneakers.
Sneakers. Don't think about your toe. Just
my toe is black right now. That's why she's saying that. Honestly, sneakers.
for real?
Yeah.
I feel like all of college you wore sandals like almost every day. Was it just like a Long Beach thing? Like
Yeah.
it was like every bitch was wearing sandals. So you're
I don't
like, I gotta wear my
know.
sandals.
I
today.
think I just wasn't into shoes yet, which is weird because I had a hype beast ass boyfriend. Wasn't into shoes yet. For real though.
That's so interesting.
I think I just never saw like the appeal to the shoe part of an outfit, which is so wrong of me. So wrong. Because even now my sandals, I have like actually cute ones now.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And you don't really like pull them out much.
No. I'd rather wear sneakers.
Yeah.
Comfortable. I'm a comfort girl. Those Doc Martens, they did me wrong, but you know what? I love them.
They're really cute.
I am a stan. That's it, I guess. You got anything else
Nothing.
to add? I didn't check mine.
Hat versus sunglasses.
How am I supposed to pick? Those are completely different. Like if I was going to the beach.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Same.
I'm just gonna lather up on sunscreen. I'm hoping I brought that.
Yeah. Most days I don't want like putting things on my head like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, like every day.
Also sunglasses.
Sunglasses. I mean, I don't know. It was supposed to be rapid fire. It's quick.
It was quick.
Not that quick. I mean,
Still
it took
30
us
minutes.
Well,
Anyway.
that's it for our episode. Hopefully you got to know more about us if you are like a long-time listener. And if you are new, then hopefully you learned just a little bit about us. And hopefully you're interested enough to stay tuned. And
We
hear what
promise
we
we're
have
more
to say.
interesting than...
Like, go listen to our other topics. Go listen to our other topics. I swear we'll make you laugh. Maybe give you some good advice. We are just two girls in our 20s trying to figure it out. And maybe you're that too.
Yeah.
Just a person in your 20s trying to figure it out. So let's just stick together here. Try and figure it out.
Also, with that said, I feel like a lot of the times we want to bring topics to our audience, our little community that we have going on.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's too much, you know? So, like, maybe help us out.
Mm-hmm.
Let
Or
us know what you want to listen to.
let us know if there's someone that you would want us to have on the podcast. And maybe
That'd
we
be
can
cool.
reach out.
Yeah.
There's like a few TikTok people that are like experts at certain things. And I'm kind of like, that'd be cool to have on the podcast. So let us know if you know anybody like that. Or if you yourself would like to bring something to the table. Let's chat.
Let's chat about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope you are having a great day, great night, great evening, wherever the hell you
Great
are.
week, great year. Everything. Killing it.
Drive safe. Get home safe.
We're drunk, so she's thinking about driving safe right now. She's like, please be safe. Don't start a bar fight with anyone. Imagine listening to this before
Getting ready.
going to the bar.
I mean, go off, queen. Get ready.
Go hard.
Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next episode. We have a lot of more shit coming, so just stay tuned.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.